It was revealed late this week that Trump advisor / occasional Trump lawyer Boris Epshteyn was in fact arrested in Scottsdale, Arizona for allegedly groping 2 women at a nightclub. Now, this arrest actually took place, this whole incident, alleged incident, took place in 2021. So this was not something that happened recently, but it is something that was, within the last 2 days, recently revealed. Body camera footage from the police officers has now been released to the public, a transcript of the events that took place, and of course the arrest record itself is now public. So here is what happened. This is according to Arizona Central newspaper. This is a quote from one of the women. This is what she told the police officer. She was a 27-year-old woman. She says, "All night he's been touching me and my sister, especially my sister. He kind of cornered her and grabbed her and is just making her super uncomfortable. Touching her chest, touching her hips, touching her crotch," the woman told police before police ordered Epstein, wearing shorts, sandals, and a collared shirt, to sit on a nearby curb that was strewn with chewing gum and cigarette butts. Not sure why that's relevant to the story, but okay. Epstein was charged with assault, touching, attempted sexual abuse, harassment, repeated acts, and disorderly conduct, disruptive behavior, or fighting. The first 3 charges were dismissed, but Epstein pleaded guilty in Scottsdale City Court to disorderly conduct and served probation. The conviction was set aside by the court in January 2023. And Epstein, as we all know, served in Donald Trump's White House. He helped with the 2016 campaign, helped with the 2020 campaign. He could be one of the unindicted co-conspirators in Jack Smith's indictment. He has been working with Donald Trump's legal defense team, causing them all sorts of headaches. That much has been reported multiple times in recent months. The fact that Epstein is basically acting as the go-between, filtering information that's getting to Trump, filtering information from Trump to the lawyers, much to the lawyers' chagrin, so they're having all kinds of problems with him. And it turns out, based on this report, guy's likely just a scumbag. And here's the kicker, this isn't the first time that Epstein got in trouble, or arrested, I guess, in a nightclub in Arizona. It happened in 2014 as well. He got in trouble for fighting a guy in a nightclub and ended up, in the 2014 case, Epstein signed a plea deal, agreeing not to have contact with the victim and not to return to the venue, to pay court fees, and to complete 25 hours of community service. In the 2021 case, the one where he's accused of groping the women, he was sentenced to 5 days in jail, but credited with time served if he completed 11 months of probation, completed an alcohol program, paid a fine, and avoided contact with the 2 women. So it's all ancient history for Epstein, right? He did his time. But again, because this was not necessarily an isolated incident, he did have the incident of the fight back in 2014. We're looking at a guy who has serious control issues, self-control problems, it would seem. But more importantly, especially considering the allegations of these women, once you take that into consideration, you realize why he fits in so well with Donald Trump, why Donald Trump keeps him around. I mean, this is the same kind of behavior that Donald Trump has been accused of by dozens of women. Classic case of birds of a feather flock together. That's what we're looking at here. That's why Epstein stays around, because him and Trump are cut from the same cloth. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.